Jonas returned to his hometown with a heavy heart. The memories of his childhood friends and the familiar surroundings haunting his every step. The town, once filled with laughter and camaraderie, now seemed like an eerie shell of its former self. The streets were barren, and the houses held no traces of the families he once knew. It was as if an entire generation had vanished. Desperate for work, Jonas accepted a job as a groundskeeper at the local cemetery. The mortician, a tall and unnerving figure, welcomed him with a list of rules that sent shivers down his spine. Rule 1. Never whistle after sunset, for it may attract the attention of spirits. Rule 2. Do not look directly into a grave at midnight, or you might see more than just darkness. Rule 3. Always carry a small mirror with you. It can repel malevolent entities. Rule 4. If you hear footsteps behind you, do not turn around. They may belong to something that's not of this world. The rules seemed absurd, but Jonas could sense an unsettling energy within the cemetery. Despite the warnings, a group of high school seniors decided to throw a party in the notorious south end of the graveyard. Unbeknownst to them, the spirits lingering in that part of the cemetery were known for their malevolence. As the teens reveled in their merriment, Jonas patrolled the graveyard, his senses on high alert. The mortician's rules echoed in his mind, and he couldn't shake the feeling that something sinister lurked in the shadows. Meanwhile, less than a mile away, the old mansion stood tall, shrouded in darkness. Rumors of the spirits of the town's founders, trapped within its walls, circulated for centuries. The sins of the past seemed to have left an indelible mark on the town's present. Jonas delved deeper into the mystery, discovering unmarked graves layered upon the older ones. It was as if the town was built upon a graveyard, and the spirits beneath were seething with rage. Slowly, he uncovered the grim fate of his former friends. They had fallen victim to the curse that plagued the town. A malevolent spirit, once a tormented slave, had cursed the town 2 centuries ago. The founders, driven by cruelty and hate, committed unspeakable acts against their slaves, sealing the town's fate with a blood-stained legacy. The unmarked graves revealed a series of tragic events, cold-blooded murders, vengeful spirits, and an insatiable hunger for revenge. Jonas realized that the new inhabitants of the town were not unrelated strangers, but the twisted descendants of those malevolent founders, cursed to relive the sins of their ancestors. As Jonas uncovered the truth, the spirits grew more restless. The once forgotten souls sought vengeance, their anger manifesting in chilling whispers and ghostly apparitions. The curse was unbreakable, a cycle of torment that condemned the town to perpetual darkness. While the high school seniors continued their party in the south end of the cemetery, the malevolent force began to pick them off one by one. Shadows danced among the tombstones, and eerie whispers filled the air as the teens fell prey to the vengeful spirits. The first to go was Jake, pulled into an open grave by unseen hands. His screams echoed through the night, but the others dismissed it as a prank. As the night progressed, the terror escalated. Mia, lured by a ghostly apparition resembling her deceased grandmother, wandered into the dark corners of the graveyard. The others soon followed, their laughter turning to nervous whispers as the malevolent force closed in. The mortician's rules became a cruel reality for the terrified teens. They witnessed apparitions in the mirrors they carried. Footsteps trailed them in the dead of night, and the chilling presence of the unmarked graves became undeniable. Jonas, torn between the duty to uncover the truth and the desire to save the teens, raced against time. As he approached the south end of the cemetery, the malevolent force intensified. The vengeful spirits, hungry for retribution, sought to claim the souls of the intruders. In a final confrontation, Jonas confronted the malevolent spirit that had cursed the town. The air thickened with an otherworldly tension as the spirits unleashed their wrath upon the teens, each falling victim to the curse in horrifying ways. With the first light of dawn, the curse lifted, and the malevolent force retreated into the shadows. The south end of the cemetery, once a playground for the vengeful spirits, fell silent. The haunted mansion, where the founders' souls were said to be imprisoned, loomed in the distance, its secrets buried in the past. Jonas, now weary and haunted by the horrors he had witnessed, stood amidst the aftermath. The cursed town, though momentarily freed from the malevolent force, bore the scars of its dark history. The unmarked graves revealed the twisted fate of the high school seniors, forever bound to the town's tragic legacy. As Jonas walked through the town, the sunrise painted the streets with an eerie glow. The memories of his friends, now lost to the curse, lingered in the air. The once familiar town had become a haunting reminder of the darkness that lurked beneath the surface. The curse may have lifted for now, but the shadows whispered of a lingering malevolence. The town's history, stained with blood and revenge, continued to cast a chilling pall over the once thriving community. The curse, though momentarily subdued, left an indelible mark on the town's soul, ensuring that its haunted past would forever be etched in the minds of those who dared to remember.